Comey, a top federal prosecutor and daughter of former FBI Director James Comey, was fired from the U.S. Justice Department without explanation. Her name is closely linked to some of the most high-profile sex trafficking cases in America. She helped convict Ghislaine Maxwell, led the federal case against Sean Diddy Combs, and worked extensively on the Jeffrey Epstein investigation. Her dismissal comes at a time when the DOJ is under intense scrutiny, and her firing raises more questions than answers. But this isn't just about one prosecutor. The news of Maurene Comey's firing comes shortly after a massive internal row between FBI Deputy Director Dan Bongino, FBI Director Kash Patel, and U.S. Attorney General Pam Bondi, all over the disclosure of sealed Epstein files. Bondi, now facing criticism from both inside the DOJ and Trump's base, appears to be presiding over what many are calling a quiet purge, targeting prosecutors tied to politically volatile cases.
The Attorney General's handled that very well. She's really done a very good job, and I think that when you look at it, you'll understand that. I would like to see that also, but I think the Attorney General, the credibility is very important, and you want credible evidence for something like that, and I think the Attorney General's handled it very well. No, she's given us just a very quick briefing, and in terms of the credibility of the different things that they've seen. And I would say that, these files were made up by Comey, they were made up by Obama, they were made up by the Biden, we went through years of that with the Russia hoax, with all of the different things that we had to go through. We've gone through years of it, but she's handled it very well. And it's going to be up to her. Whatever she thinks is credible, she should release, yeah.
Why remove a prosecutor trusted with some of the most sensitive evidence in recent DOJ history? Was it about the Diddy or Maxwell case, where she secured only a partial conviction? Or was it because of what or who she knew?
Sure. First, to back up on that, in February, I did an interview on Fox, and it's been getting a lot of attention because I was asked a question about the client list, and my response was, it's sitting on my desk to be reviewed, meaning the file, along with the JFK, MLK files as well. That's what I meant by that. Also, to the tens of thousands of video, they turned out to be child porn downloaded by that disgusting Jeffrey Epstein. Child porn is what they were. Never going to be released, never going to see the light of day. To him being an agent, I have no knowledge about that. We can get back to you on that. And the minute missing from the video, we released the video showing definitively the video was not conclusive, but the evidence prior to it was showing he committed suicide. And what was on that, there was a minute that was off the counter. And what we learned from Bureau of Prisons was every night, they redo that video. It's old, from like 1999. So every night the video is reset, and every night should have the same minute missing. So we're looking for that video to release that as well, showing that a minute is missing every night. And that's it on Epstein.
At a White House press briefing on July 7, 2025, Press Secretary Karoline Leavitt stated that Bondi's comment referred to the entirety of the Epstein files, not a specific client list. She emphasized that some material remained unreleased due to its graphic nature, including content categorized as child pornography. Yet, critics say Bondi's refusal to release more Epstein files is only fueling speculation, especially with prosecutors like Maurene Comey suddenly removed from office. Some insiders say she was a long-targeted figure, given her last name and her access.
No, it's not the Attorney General, no. I know it's a hoax. It's started by Democrats. It's been run by the Democrats for 4 years. You had Christopher Wray and these characters, and Comey before him. And it's a bad group. It started, actually, look at the Steele dossier that turned out to be a total hoax. The 51 agents, the intelligence, so-called intelligence agents, it was a hoax. It's all been a big hoax. It's perpetrated by the Democrats. And some stupid Republicans and foolish Republicans fall into the net. And so they try and do the Democrats' work. The Democrats are good for nothing other than these hoaxes. No, it's I call it the Epstein hoax. takes a lot of time and effort. Instead of talking about the great achievements, we've had a great gentleman yesterday, as you know, went on CNBC and he made the statement that Trump may go down as the greatest president of all in the United States. And instead of talking about the things we've achieved, we've had tremendous achievement. They're wasting their time with a guy who obviously had some very serious problems, who died 3-4 years ago. I'd rather talk about the success we have with the economy, the best we've ever had, and all of the things we've done, including in the Middle East. I mean, you see it. Instead, they want to talk about the Epstein hoax. And the sad part is it's people that are really doing the Democrats' work. They're stupid people.